What is up, Ultimate Ninjas? It is Competitive League Finals week, guys. Congratulations on making it to the finals. You guys have done this for 8 weeks, so we're just going to jump right into the rules. Just like all the other weeks, it is point-based. So if you fall, you keep on going, accumulate those points. You're allowed 2 people on the course. One person can film your run. The other person can help you carry chalk. Today's course, guys, is a 10 obstacle course with a total of 35 points. There is a 3-minute and 30-second time limit to complete today's course. All right, let's jump right into the course. You're gonna start here on this gray mat. You will start your first obstacle, which is called stepping away. You will use the steps with your feet and hands to get all the way down and then dismount onto the green box. This is a 3-point obstacle. First point, step number 2. Second point, step number 4. Third point, on the green box. Once you land on the green box, this is your start platform for the next obstacle, which means if you carry off this box, you lose your dismount point for the first obstacle, but then you can step back out of the green box and start the next obstacle, which is Spider Bridge. All right, so you start on this green box, you will use the jumping spider. On the jumping spider, you are allowed to put your hands around this wooden edge here, and you're also allowed to use the very last bar to get to the unstable bridge. You go from the unstable bridge to the rope. You can use your feet and hands on the rope and dismount on the green box. Spider Bridge is a 3-point obstacle. You get your first point for getting past this black part of the spider. Second point for touching the bridge. And your third and final point on the dismount box for the green. Again, just like the first box, this is your dismount and also your starting platform. So if you carry off this box onto the blue, you lose your dismount point, but then you can start back onto the box. And if you land precision, you're good to go to start walk the plank. Throwing back to week 1, guys, this balance obstacle was in week 1. For all 3 gyms, you're gonna start on the green box. You will use only the green of here. You're not allowed to use the blue. Green only. To the black bar, where you're only allowed to use the black bar. No using the green wood. Black bar. To the balance beam, you're only allowed to use the balance beam. You're not allowed to touch the Bosu balls. Use the balance beam to get across to the green platform here. This is a 4-point obstacle. Receive your first point when you touch this wooden plank here. Second point when you touch the black bar. Your third point when you get halfway through the balance beam. And your fourth and final point on the dismount. From there, you'll come over here. You'll start on this black box. You will start a obstacle called Pick Your Poison. All right, this is a special obstacle, guys. This is very strict rules here on this one. You have the ring. You're allowed to use the ring and the black pipes here. Now, you can only have one hand on the ring. Whatever hand you start with is the hand you finish with. All right, you will use the black bars and the ring to move your hand up. You are also only allowed to have one hand on the black pipes. So if you start with your left hand on the pipes, your right hand must stay on the ring the entire time. If you start with your right hand on the pipes, your left hand must stay on the ring the entire time. So it looks like this. I would go right hand and then use the black pipes up to the ring all the way down. This is a 4-point obstacle. You receive your first point when the ring touches this peg here. You receive your second point when the ring touches that peg up there with the red tape under it. You receive your third point when the ring touches this peg right here. And your fourth and final point when you dismount onto the blue floor. After Pick Your Poison, we'll step up onto this red box and you will start Ring Alley. Ring Alley, you're using the rings and rings only to dismount to the green box here. This is a 3-point obstacle. You receive your first point for ring number 3, second point for ring number 5, and your third and final point on the green dismount. From here, you will come to wing it till it drops. You will start jumping up to the wing nut, going wing nut to wing nut. This is where the moves get big. You're going from this wing nut, launching to these rings. This is where it gets interesting. Going from the rings to the trapeze bar. Looks like a cool trapeze bar. Hope you guys watch UNX, because if you do, you know, it's not a normal trapeze bar. It is meant to drop. It is not a magnet. It will be set normal, but when you grab it, it will drop. That impact is pretty tough, and it's going to make for a pretty interesting obstacle. Once you grab the bar, you are going to dismount onto the red. Couple things, or one thing really, is this truss is 100% on. You can kick it, grab it, pull it, doesn't matter. The black part of the truss is, the silver part of the truss is off, but the black part you can use however you need to get to the red dismount. This is a 4-point obstacle. You receive your first point when you touch wing nut number 2. Second point for touching one of the rings. Your third point for touching the bar drop. And your fourth and final point for dismounting onto the red. After you dismount onto the red, you will come over here onto this box here, and you will use the rope to start life on the edge. This rope will be taped into place. You will climb up to the cliffhanger, cliffhanger, to cliffhanger, then transition over to this cliffhanger and dismount onto the gray. This is a 3-point obstacle. You receive your first point when you touch the first cliffhanger, second point when you touch the second cliffhanger, and your third point when you make the transition to the gray pad. After life on the edge, you will start on the trampoline. You will have this ring right here, and you'll start your next obstacle, which is called Ring It Up. You'll start on the trampoline. You can use this ring and use any of the pegs. Now, I will recommend you get out to at least the one with the red tape on it or the one past, because you are reaching to the next ring and doing ring toss to get to the red platform. This is a 3-point obstacle. You receive your first point when this ring touches any peg. So that's 1 point right there. You receive your second point when a hand touches this ring, and you receive your third and final point when you dismount onto the red box. After Ring It Up, you move on to Catch Me If You Can. This is an old Ethan Swanson special. You will take this roller, you will unlock it, you will work your way through the black bars and black bars only, no using the green. You will then grab the roller while you're staying on the black bar. You will readjust it to line it up, and you're going to roll it until you get to the trampoline. Now, a couple rules that are special for this obstacle. With the roller, you must let go of the roller before you touch the black pipe. You can't be standing on the black pipe and have the roller in your hands. The roller must be let go before you touch the black pipe. Now, the rule is, once you let go of the roller, you must grab it before it comes back and hits the screen. It will roll up the wall, and it's going to come back and hit the green. If it hits the green, your obstacle is done, and you've only accumulated the points that you've gotten before the roller hit the green. You are allowed to grab the roller, though, at any point through the obstacle. After you have released it, you're allowed to grab it at any point. This is a 5-point obstacle. You receive your first point when you touch pipe number 2. You receive your second point when you touch pipe number 3. You receive your third point when you touch the roller. You receive your fourth point once the roller rolls past this red tape line. And you receive your fifth and final point when you dismount onto the trampoline. From there, you will start your final obstacle of the season. This is called sliding home. You will take this cane that will be on the trampoline. You will put it around this ring. You will slide the ring over to the next cane. Build your swing, slide until you can dismount onto the green or pass, and then hit the buzzer to stop your time. This final obstacle is worth 3 points. You receive your first point once you get the cane around the ring. That's point number 1. You receive your second point when you touch cane number 2. And you receive your third and final point once you touch the green and dismount forward. If you touch the green and fall back, you do not get your dismount point. You must touch the green, dismount forward, and your time will stop when you hit the buzzer. If you fall at any point in this obstacle, you still must go and hit the buzzer to stop your time. All right, guys, this is a tough course with some pretty big moves. I hope you guys enjoy it. Good luck tonight.
All right, guys, here's your 4 course run. Pay attention.